Hello, so I'm back at East Pines today, as you can tell, on a Friday, which is slightly different than normal because I can't make Tuesday because I've got a meeting somewhere else next week on Tuesday, and I really need to get this section done. So I thought I'd just sort of update you, have a quick chat and an update. Now, I forgot my microphone, so bear with me about the noise because it's quite a busy road this. So I thought I'd work and talk at the same time. The big thing in my life is just trying to digest the news last night around what happened as regards, local government reorganisation. That was a massive moment. It kept me awake in the night, really, because I was trying to work out all the consequences. I sat there in the meeting thinking, crikey, this is really happening. What does it look like? And I think there's some genuine things that we have to make sure that we protect, especially as it becomes a bigger council, covering a far bigger area where people's focus won't necessarily be Blackpool, and they won't understand why they're supporting a tower or Winter Gardens or investment in light rail. There's potential for investment in light rail, don't get me wrong. The South Wylde line could definitely benefit from it. Expanding and having light rail, as well as to St Anne's and whatnot, as well as keeping the train service. So there are opportunities as well, but my main worry is that we don't damage some of the things that make Blackpool so unique. So that was the first thing that stood out for me. Huge consequences, really, if we get this wrong for the town. And what does that look like? How are we going to prepare? Even what happens to the transport company with the buses, because there'll be a franchisee system where does Blackpool Transport sit within all of that? The light rail side, I'm pretty certain I'll be fine. My prediction is they'll probably separate them eventually, so light rail will continue, buses will be merged in with an operator. So there's a lot to consider, and my mind's sort of racing actually on the consequences of that, and making sure as well that I'm part of that conversation over the next few years for the good of Blackpool, because I just dread to think what could happen in the wrong hands. So yeah, so lots to consider and take in, really. I think that's where I am with it. So I thought what I'll do is sort of tell you roughly what they are proposing and what's going to happen that we definitely know of. So currently there are 5 options for what these new councils will look like. I think at the end of November, all the councils will put their different proposals together, forwards to the government. And you've got to recognise in each proposal roughly about between 450 and 500,000 people are going to live in each of those council areas, and you can't just say, oh, this is what we want. You've got to try and put it as the whole across Lancashire. So one proposal will split Wyre in half and give Fleetwood, Thornton, Cleveleys, Blackpool, Fylde and Preston. There's another one that has the whole of Wyre, the whole of Lancaster, and Fylde and Blackpool. And then there's one that's just Wyre, Blackpool and Fylde, which is probably my preferred one. So yeah, those will then go to the government, and the government will make its announcement in December, I'm talking about, in the summer of next year, and they will then, from that point, we'll then start working towards that new authority. There'll be elections in May 27 for the new authority, which will then start on the 1st of April 2028. The old Blackpool Council will cease to exist, as will all the other councils, on the 31st of March 2028. So the amount of work that's going to be done is huge. Now, I used to live in Cheshire East, and this sort of stuff really matters, because what happened there was there were issues around the local plans. The local plan is what sort of your policy is for what you want the town to look like, and they didn't really have that in place. So you had all these speculative developments in all the wrong places. There are other issues around, tips being closed in the long run, libraries being closed, because you tend to have people making decisions further away, and the further you're away from the impact of the decision, the worse the decision. So it'll put your libraries at risk potentially, all the things that we actually use. So whilst it's in itself isn't the most exciting subject, the consequences are massive. So just ensuring, say, the library here is protected, the local swimming baths, the local tip, all the things that we use is so important. So I'm sort of going to be working really hard over the next few years to ensure that we get a really good deal in whatever comes next. So yes, it's quite a radical time. It certainly made me think anyway, and I think it's just having come from Cheshire East. I've seen what happens when we get this sort of thing wrong, and the consequences of that for a town and ultimately the people that live in it. So yeah, quite a radical time, if I'm honest. Really radical. I could see it all mapped out and what that looks like. So yeah, lots and lots to think about. Just getting the best deal we can is probably the first one, because this thing's going to happen. The government are imposing it. Nobody wants it. And I guess the reason they're doing it is because they want to save money, because you'll have ultimately less councillors, bigger authorities, and but my worry is you're just taking sort of democracy away from the people. It's going to be harder to get hold of the councillor because they're going to be covering bigger areas. Where's the town hall going to be? All of those things. And to give you a practical example, Anchor Zone's on the border here with Wyre and Lancashire. We have different street lights, so our lights are white lights, theirs is generally yellow, so the streets that we share will have different street lights. So over time all of that's got to be brought into the same pattern, same contracts. Massive piece of work. So yeah, I'm not exactly convinced it's going to save a lot of money, if I'm honest, in the long run, but I do think people will be poorer for it. But we'll try and I know many people are trying to fight it, but this thing is being imposed, and rapidly. There will be a debate about it at the council. I think that's the end of November, and everyone will be trying to get a deal that they want, and part of that, and I've warned them last night, is that it's supposed to be an exercise in what could appear to be gerrymandering, where you basically try and put places in that you think, oh, will vote for you or your political party, and I sense there'll be some of that going on as well. So yeah, lot to think about. Anyway, as you can probably tell by my thought process. So I'm going to crack on with this, and I'll do a little update when I finish. Hi everyone, so it's me again, about an hour and a half later. So this is like a Blue Peter-esque approach to gardening today. So I've been mulling over my thoughts with you, but at the same time been really practical with this corner area. So I've cleared it all out, as you can see, and then this will give everyone a massively good view as they come down here. So I'll just show you what I've done, and you can see all of this now is cleared. Goes all the way down there, and that looks a lot better. Started on this section, and then the idea is all of that will then, I'll clear all that out in the next couple of weeks. Voice is very dry, I haven't really drank much again today. And then this will look fantastic with loads and loads of plants and colours in it and so on. All these primulas, so this will really bush out now. So this section's going to look fantastic. I've also Mum's grown a load of primulas from seed as well, so I've been putting them in. So we've got more of those to go in. So we're actually clearing and planting at the same time here. So now talking to Mum, I do have a special guest star. There she is, look, so she's been helping as well. So just go and say hello to her. And right, hello. Here she is, look, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Apart from needing a stick.
Oh, yes, you have to have a stick now, don't you? But a very colourful one it is as well, though, Mum. It's good, isn't it, that? Excellent. And the beauty of that is you can always poke me if I've been naughty.
That's true.
Which obviously never happens, does it? Well, not today, anyway, yeah. So what have you been up to today?
I've been clearing some marigolds out from that corner entrance.
Oh, yeah.
And also the ones that are growing out to onto the pavement.
Yeah, yeah.
So try and continue with that.
That's it, isn't it?
Every week now till I get to the end.
A little bit makes a big difference, doesn't it?
You see, I can hold on to the railing.
Oh, because so you're leaning on the railings whilst you're pulling the things out. That's really good. Well, now I know that, I can expect you to get all that done now, Mum.
Well, I will. I will.
I set very tough targets for Mum.
It'll. You're very naughty.
Sorry. It's made you laugh, hasn't it?
I will continue to do it.
Yeah.
So much each week, you see.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's really good, isn't it?
Eventually, I'll make it to the corner.
Which is somewhere up here, isn't it? So it's a long walk. It's a long park, isn't it?
Done,
yeah, that's it. Yeah. Guys have done that side, which is just behind me. That's all done, isn't it? Yeah.
The trouble is at the moment, all these leaves are coming out.
Oh my word! Hey, that's a good thing, though, Mum. Why is that a good thing?
Because of the road.
No, because of Christmas lights.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I was having a look, and I can see some there have started to come off. It's these ones that haven't. So we need like bit of gusto, bit of wind to take them off. They're starting to drop, but
I think you're getting some this week.
Yeah, exactly. I maybe get careful what you wish for, eh? Because I may get that wish. Because I think we need to have them down by early November.
I'll give you that then.
So we've got, what's that, 2 or 3 weeks, isn't it? Hiya. Say hello to somebody there. Yeah, so we've got...
It's been so still there, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You can tell now it's starting to
Oh, look,
grow.
yeah, some leaves have just blown down there. They've heard us. Yeah, look, you can actually see them coming down now as we speak. Yeah, that's brilliant. Well, that is good time. Thank you, trees. So we need all these leaves off these trees here to go as well. And they are definitely that rusty colour now, aren't they? Yeah, so a little bit of breeze, that'll have them shifted. So yeah, we're getting it all ready for Christmas really, aren't we? It's going to look pretty special. Anyone going past will go, wow, this is a park to go to.
Lovely, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, saying it's getting on for winter, the park's not in that bad a condition.
Park's in really good shape. The guys have done really well. Yeah, they have. Because I was having a look at the football pitch at Pete's Cup. It looks ever so good.
Yeah.
It really does.
Also, the rose beds now that they've been pruned ready for the winter.
Yeah, we're on top of them as well, aren't we? So yeah, the guys have done really well. So right, now one final thing. You've seen that photo, haven't you, that I showed you last night about Tramtown?
Oh, it was.
How good's that?
Yes,
Amazing, wasn't it?
Absolutely lovely, yeah.
So
Like them very.
They were very good. We may drive down there. I'll drive you down and have a look.
Yeah.
That'd be good. So what I'm referring to is the guys qualified, I should say, were properly kosher, have wired up the outside illuminations at Tramtown and they're switched on. I'm going to show you a photograph of what they look like now. How good is that? They're amazing, aren't they? Really do look good. So I'm going to take Mum down and have a look at those. But again, it's just another thing that we're adding to the rich recipe that is Tramtown as well. So things are storming along here at East Pines and Tramtown, going really well. I'm very proud of the guys. So I think, Mum, I'm going to have to go because I've got a meeting at 2:30.
Yes.
And I need to go and put a suit on.
Wheelbarrow.
Oh yeah, I've got to empty all these wheelbarrows because just show you my wheelbarrow. It's just show you somewhere there. Yeah, that is a wheelbarrow under there. So I need to get that sorted. So right, well, without further ado, we'll disappear. Thank you for sharing my thoughts earlier, guys, or listening to them. Big thank you to my mum. Thanks, Mum. Say goodbye. Brilliant. And I'll see you all soon. I'm in Tramtown tomorrow, so I'll do an update from there. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sharing this amazing journey with me and listening to my thoughts. It'd be really interesting to hear your thoughts about local government reorganisation. It's in a principle, it doesn't sound that exciting, but the impacts are massive. So I am slightly worried. So we need to get that right. So anyway, I'll disappear. Take care, guys. See you all very soon. Bye, everyone.